Hello, everyone. Now, I know this is an unusual setting because normally the cats start off talking on this, but I was gathering them all together to explain what I understand about YouTube's new terms of service and a couple of things that are in there that might affect people in here, and especially people in Locksport are wondering about a couple of things. One of them is when they deem your channel not commercially viable, they can remove your account. Some people are freaking out about that. And then another one is the setting where it's asking you about is your content directed towards children? And that's where this particular part comes in on myself, because I have this cat chat here where these cats looks like toys. They're acting like animated stuff and everything. This is not directed towards children, but starting in January, YouTube is going to ask everybody that uploads a video, is your content directed towards children? And if you say no, then they're not going to run personalized ads on that particular one. And all of this is tying into monetization, which my channel's not monetized. So that doesn't necessarily mean that my channel's not commercially viable. What that means is that I'm not running ads. So there are no ads. I'm not getting anything out of any ad that comes up. So I think the ad part, as far as applying directed towards children, it's really hard to interpret all of this stuff and figure it out, and it's going to flesh itself out. But I don't think they're necessarily trying to get rid of smaller channels. I think they're basically specifying what they do if they find someone's conducting in like hate speech and stuff like this, where they would want to, shut the channel down anyway, and they would have the right to do so. It's not that because you are a small channel. I don't think this is it. Because you're a small channel, then they can't make money off you. They can't run ads. I know they're heading towards stuff like that when they started saying you need to be at least 1,000 subscribers before you can monetize. Now, getting back to the age restriction thing, you can restrict your videos as far as like the content, whether it's age restricted, and I think that would shut off any problem about the whether or not, like from now on, I will just basically I'm just going to have to go back through every one of these cat chats and click them on age restricted, even though they may not be talking about something that's, that would be attracting a child. There's this online child protection privacy act basically thing that YouTube got fined because they had a kids channel and they found out that they were targeting personal ads towards the kids and gathering a lot of information, and they said basically you can't do that. And with this ruling, from what I've been able to glean, is that once YouTube puts this up and says that they're not going to accept let me see, I got to get this right. Basically, the responsibility is going to fall on the content creator. If there's a fine, you could be fined up to $42,000 per video if they find that you're gathering information on children, and we're not gathering it. I mean, YouTube is. We get nothing as a creator. So, like I said, a lot of this is going to be fleshed out, and I want to tell people that are that have small channels and are coming new to lockpicking especially. Don't be frightened about this quite yet. I think ultimately, if anything did happen where they just started saying small channels are no longer allowed, because we can't make money off of it, or whatever their reasoning is, they start shutting down good content creators for no reason. another platform will open up. Now, the problem with that is, instead of going to YouTube, we'd have to go to BlueTube or whatever, they come up with and start all over again, creating, you would be probably with 0 subscribers when you go over there, and that would really hurt people that were way up. And eventually, everybody would follow them over there if that happened. So it's not the end of the world. Locksport is not completely dependent upon YouTube. I mean, we have a lot of stuff here, but if YouTube starts getting silly about this and starts, saying we only want to make money and stuff like that, and starts going crazy and basically destroying their content creators, they'll leave. Eventually they'll leave. And the monetization thing, they say that if you say, okay, this is directed towards kids, that's like 90% of the revenue usually is coming from things that are not kid related, sponsors. So they say the revenue for that will go down. Again, like I said, I'm not making any money. I'm not monetized. So I'm not really worried about that. But people that maybe have been relying on YouTube for money might want to beware that the ability to make money and how much money you're going to get off YouTube is probably significantly going down based upon what they do. And, I mean, there's not much you can do about it. But so what I wanted to say personally on my channel is, if you see little mittens up here and it says age restricted video, it's probably a good reason, because, YouTube, you're supposed to be 13 years old at least before you can create a YouTube account. But they say that a lot of parents give their kids, stuff and let them watch YouTube and create their own accounts under the age of 13. So, anyways, I'm just basically going to make all of my cat chat videos age restricted. And it's not necessarily as they're going to be cussing or anything like that, but they can now. I mean, when they're age restricted and there aren't any ads in there. So that's what I've been able to gather from it. It's been pretty confusing watching a bunch of YouTube videos, and there are people that are freaking out and saying it's going to be the end of YouTube and it's going to be the end of content creators. And it may be, I mean, they may go crazy with it, but right now, the FTC has, Federal Trade Commission has comments available. I'm sorry I don't have a link to any of all this. Like I said, I didn't do a lot of research on it other than researching the videos on what was going on with this. But because I kept looking for that one setting where they were showing what are all your future uploads going to be. Is it related to kids or not? And I could not get that setting, and I finally figured out why. And it's because I don't have any ads, so that thing doesn't pop up. Now, I'm testing it with this video because I want to upload this video and see if anywhere in the process it starts asking me about is this content directed towards children, which it isn't. It isn't directed towards children, and I think this is all going to flesh itself out. So don't worry completely, if you're a new channel or even if you're an established channel, we'll figure this out right now. Right now it's early stages of it, basically, where a lot of rumors and panic is going on and speculation and stuff like that. And from what I've been able to understand from it, it's basically just another way for them to protect themselves, like YouTube, and for us, we just have to be aware that somehow a child walks into your picture, your videotaping or whatever, and I don't know. I don't have children, so I don't think that. But like I said, the only thing that could be possibly related is that this is cat chat. This is not a normal cat, and this is not a normal way of and it's kind of childish, so basically they could view the content as directed towards kids, even if you don't, you know. So, anyways, I'm not worried about it. Like I said, I'm just going to go through and update all of my cat chat videos to be age restricted, and I don't get any income from them anyway. And if they want to bump us off, like I said, we will all find another way, another platform. I mean, like right now we have Discord, the Extraordinary League of Pickers. It links a lot of our videos up on YouTube directly into there. I'm sure we would have some way of uploading our videos, you know, on there without YouTube, and they would probably link, you know, that channel to it, that server to it, but or that bot that goes and fishes out your uploads. But anyways, that's just getting ahead of things. I just wanted to give everybody a little heads up and encouragement, and let them know why all the cat chats will probably be age restricted from now on, because I'm nowhere near 1,000. I'm approaching 500 subscribers. So and it's been over 2 years with the channel, so I don't think I have to worry about monetization or anything. But just want to give you a heads up. That's what I've been able to understand from that. And so we will fade away from the cats.